Alright, we're back for more Daredevil, rocking the shades again, just because I'll probably never wear glasses again in another video, but welcome, here we go. Daredevil Born Again, episode 1 and 2 are officially out now on Disney Plus for the whole world to see, but I just wanted to do a different video for you guys. Let's talk about where did Daredevil Born Again episode 1 and 2 take place on the Marvel spectrum of the timeline. We knew this season 1 was coming out, first 2 episodes were out, and we're just like, okay, like where does it take place at, everything like that, you know, we know it's after She-Hulk, we know it's after Echo, but like exactly where we need some dates. I'm gonna do my best to pretty much break down, like, at least from the 2 episodes, what we know from, you know, behind the scenes, like, okay, where exactly is Daredevil Born Again so far on the Marvel timeline of the sacred timeline? So let's talk about it. Here we go. Okay, let's lay some groundwork down first. First of all, we know that Daredevil Season 1 takes place exactly between 2014 and 2017, and Daredevil Born Again stretches up to 2017, a decade later. So that means, at least from 2017, that the events of Daredevil Season 1, 2, or 3, and of course the Defenders have already happened. So we have a 10-year jump between 2017 and 2027. So it's like, okay, where's Matt been at in all them times or whatever? Blip did happen. That happened in 2018, then we jumped 5 years later. That was like, what? 1920, 2023, kind of my fingers because I'm not good at math. 2023 Endgame happened, stuff like that. The Battle of Earth happened, everything like that. And then I believe a couple months later, did we get the events of Spider-Man No Way Home? No, Spider-Man Far From Home, actually. Far From Home and No Way Home kind of take place pretty close together in the initial beginning before the little bit of a gap. We know that Matt Murdock did appear in that, so that will also place his next appearance in the timeline, at release around 2024, 2025 at least, maybe 2024. That sounds a bit better. We do know from the people behind the people that Daredevil Born Again does take place exactly 5 or 6 years after Daredevil Season 3. So that will put it somewhere in the calendar to match it up with the MCU canon. That means it takes place at least around 2026, 2027. By going by how Echo and She-Hulk and No Way Home pretty much definitively locked it into late 2024. Or 2025. That means officially that at least episode 1 and 2, they take place in 2026 or 2027, somewhere around there. But what did I say, 2027? Beginning 2027, because I believe at the end of episode, or at least beginning of episode 2, it's like New Year's Eve, stuff like that. There's a bunch of New Year's hats happening. So that would mean, like, okay, like the electoral, like for mayor, stuff like that, that would have happened. Wills of Fist would have had to, like, you know, get the ball going for mayor in early of what, 2025, 2026. That would have happened like around the time that, you know, Echo and She-Hulk happened, at least the end of Echo. So we got that bit of a gap there, a couple months gap there. And that will lead us to like the end of like 2026 when, you know, he's been mayor. He hasn't been mayor for like 100 days yet. It's just like he just became mayor. We're going to say that by the time episode 2 is over, going to episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again, it's going to be at least 2027. That's like kind of our timeline we got right there. Let's recap real quick for you guys who didn't follow all that. Simple version. Daredevil season 1 and 2 and 3 that happened between 2020 and 2027. Okay. We had Avengers Infinity War that happened in 2028, 5-year gap, 2023, Endgame happened, we brought everybody back, 2024, we're going to say that's the events of Spider-Man No Way Home, you know, Matt Murdock made a cameo in that. 2025 is with Echo and She-Hulk, and now in 2026, we have Daredevil Born Again, and episode 2 ends off with New Year's going into 2027. So that's our timeline for Daredevil Season 1, Born Again. So far. I'm wrong, to comment below what it is, and I'll correct myself. Daredevil Born Again Season 1 is officially out now. We're going to see new episodes every week. Am I going to cover every episode? Probably not, because it's a lot of work. I just like watching shows by myself. I don't have to talk about everything. I talk about movies. That's my thing. TV shows, I can talk about that, like, you know, when it's all out, it's all said and done, get my final thoughts on everything. But season 1 of Daredevil Born Again, do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. Let's talk about it, because it's all about you guys. As always, subscribe. Until next time.